Acts chapter number 6, the ministry of prayer. Acts chapter 6. Now give me verse 4. But we will give ourselves to what? Continuously to prayer. All right, we'll give ourselves continuously to what? To prayer. So what it means is that ministry is building a personal prayer life. For you to do effective ministry, you must understand how to build an effective prayer life, not a general prayer life of everybody. Your own personal prayer life, no matter how short, no matter how long, is not the issue. The issue is it by principle you are praying, or you are praying by chance? I told you, children live by chance, but those that are mature live by what? Principle. And principle is a what? Is a routine. Remember my language is a routine. So now, one of the things that is required for you to do ministry and be a blessing on the global scale on this life is you must give yourself to what? To the prayer ministry, or to the ministry of prayers. Luke 18 verse 1. Drop it for me. And he spoke a parable to them, that men ought always to do what? Please echo it very loud. Men ought always to do what? To pray. He gave them a parable. Men ought always to pray. So everybody that must understand ministry must understand the place of prayer. All right, give me 1 Thessalonians chapter number 5. Let's read from verse 18. In everything, what did he say? Give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. Verse 19. Do not quench the spirit. Verse 20. Do not despise what? Prophesying. Verse 21. Test all things. Hold fast what is. Now, all these things come on the platform of where? Prayers. Are you get what I'm saying? On the platform of prayers. Do you know people make wrong decisions because of lack of prayer life? Is anybody get what I'm saying now? People make wrong decisions because they don't have time to do what? To pray. Men ought always to pray and not to faint. But because you don't understand the way God operates, you don't hear God. You don't even pay attention. Do you know the place of prayer is a place of reflection, is the place of attention, is the place of focus, is the place of check and balance, the place of prayer. Now you are doing ministry, you are serving God, but you don't have a personal prayer time where you are able to pray and checkmate yourself if that decision is right or wrong. Because you don't care, you just make decision. Can I tell you something, everybody? If you keep making decision with your head, time will come your head cannot carry you. Do you know why your head cannot carry you? The man that God made, the original man God made, is a spirit. And because that man is a spirit, that man must be regulated from where? The spirit. If not, the man will crash. If the man regulates himself from the mind, he will be limited. Because the mind is not a real aspect of man. The mind is a side of man to relate to this world. But the real aspect of man is the spirit of man. And you get what I'm trying to say? And that spirit of man requires prayer time to be able to minister to the mind. And you get what I'm saying? Romans chapter number 12. I told you many scriptures, but they are good for you this morning. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable up to God, which is your reasonable what? Service. Go on. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So the renewing of your mind comes from the information of your spirit. It is that information from your spirit or from the spirit realm that renew your mind or program your mind or position your mind to think the way God thinks. If not, you become a soulish man, and the soulish man is limited, is vulnerable, does not have divine security or immunity, because man has a soul. But the first thing, man is a spirit that has a soul and lives in the body. So now prayer is where my spirit is communicating with the spirit of God. Can I say it again? Prayer is where my spirit, the original me, is communicating with the spirit of God. If that is not done, if it's not from that angle, I'm not sure you can make the right decisions. Do you know some decisions we make are spiritual? If you think I'm joking, ask a man that wants to get married. Ask any young man that wants to get married if they get married by waking up and looking at the girl and say, I want to marry this girl. No, they want to play with the girl. A man that truly wants to get married, that have considered the sons and daughters he wants to bring into this world, that have considered the future of his life, his dynasty, that man must take out time to sober reflect. He must take out time to do what? To pray. To look at this thing from and not logically now, but spiritually. Because who you are marrying to is a spirit. Who you are is a spirit. You don't look at it only logically or rationally. It's okay. But the first thing you must come from where? The spirit. To look at it. And you can't do that without praying.